Action Indoor Sports Box Hill is bracing itself for a new Caesar, Roman Raskine, so named after one of the great civilizations. Preferred to Vincent Bibliochardi by his superiors and feared completely by his opponents, he is set to join great names such as Augustus and Marcus Aurelius as rulers of a Roman Empire. For the most part, Raskine's childhood was a happy one. The turmoil of communism and living behind the Iron Curtain punctuated by the heartbreak of Chernobyl, giving him strength of character, core values such as stinginess and a poor work ethic, and his near superhuman physical prowess. A Politburo official once said, "Chernobyl was terrible, but it gave us Raskine, our most precious commodity and resource, our greatest export, our nation's strength." At a young age, he had just begun walking, so about 9, he was sold by his family to Spartak Moscow. Director of football Sergei Biravidovich's larder had broken down in front of the Raskine homestead, and whilst watching Roman attempting to milk a sheep, he immediately recognised his potential. He looked to strike a deal for the Raskine's oldest, most physically able son. The deal was concluded over some oshroshka and saw Spartak exchange 3 sheep, 2 of which were lame, for legal guardianship and ownership of the boy. Although he never played a senior or reserve grade match for the Russian Giants, he was held in such high regard it took an offer too good to refuse from 1860 Chakwow sporting director Dmitry Argyres to pry him away from the capital. Just like his opposite numbers several years prior, Argyres recognised Raskine's potential. His Back to the Future box set trilogy on VHS proving a good enough lure, with the deal struck shortly after lunch. To explain Raskine's style to a blind man would be like explaining to them a colour. How can one understand and comprehend the beauty of a clear blue sky, or the first leaves falling from the autumn trees, or the intense glare of a life-affirming sunset if they don't first understand the colours that it's comprised? He is as graceful as a gazelle, as intimidating as a brown bear, and as quick as a cat. A Molotov cocktail of precision, pace, explosiveness, and influence. Raskine's own mother, a deeply religious woman, has long stopped watching him play, reasoning, "Once you've seen God, there is only sorrow when you're apart. When the whistle goes, for 36 minutes a week, my son becomes divine. When it stops, there can be nothing but tears. Such is the beauty." Spartak's loss really is 1860 Chakwow's gain. In signing Raskine, they have secured a player noted for his slippery nature, evasiveness, rampant womanising, and cunning, all of which have been applied and discussed as often on the football field as they have in the courts. Interpol and opposition coaches alike have described Raskine as like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. Impossible. The number 5 of Raskine is synonymous with strength, honour, dignity, prostitutes, and victory. He is the jewel in 1860 Chakwow's crown and the pride of all of Eastern Europe. Roman Raskine, a champion in anyone's language.